Hey, what's up? How are you doing? What are you doing? Have you fed your cat? All the really important questions you need to be asking in life. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and introduce myself real quickly. I'm Onryo Art, formerly known as Kuraniki. Well, I've changed that now. Because even though my little picture here in the beginning is really cute, I kind of just want to stray away from the cute things. So, I'm gonna just tell you real quickly what I do. I'm a webtoon artist. I also am a normal artist, I suppose. I do a lot of other art stuff, except for just webtoon, or other than just webtoon. And, well, this video is gonna be that. So I decided to just take flowers that I found on Pinterest and just make characters out of them. Really simple. So starting up with this one, now warning you in advance, I don't have any idea what these flowers are called. I just thought they looked pretty because they have a whole board on Pinterest filled with flowers to make designs out of. So we ended up with, yeah, just taking something. I realized later that I took flowers that look kinda similar, at least for these first two designs, and, well, let's just say that I'm. I try to make up for it later, but we still ended up getting some pretty cool designs out of it. I did two to begin with here because I wasn't even sure if I was gonna have time to do a third one. I ended up doing a third one, but I finished it at the day of recording this. So that's really fun. I always make these little small mini sketches beforehand if I do like some bigger design kind of thing when it comes to character design, like just something quickly. And, well, I mean, it works well just to get a kind of idea of what I want to do, and then I went back to using 3D models again. Before I was feeling kind of shitty about it because I wasn't even sure, like, is it considered cheating? But then I was on Instagram and I saw an artist I really look up to just saying that, yeah, I use 3D models from this app called Magic Poster that just happens to be the app that I use as well for these little models. I think it's called Magic Poster, it must be, yeah. But it's really good to use. Also, this whole thing, I was trying out some new things when it comes to, like, just the shadows, how I work with them. I ended up doing it like a little here and there. I saw someone else do this where they, like, take a multiply layer and they just put in the colors, but they're really, like, strong contrast towards the base color. But yeah, then they just put down the opacity and, like, we're good. So, but that also means that I can't just do all of the shadowing on one layer, which makes up a lot of layers, unfortunately, since I did all of these in the same canvas, which on Procreate, like, that means you got a limited amount of layers you can make, which came back to haunt me later. So I had some struggles with that. But we made it through. One of the reasons I worked all on one canvas for the same of these is just like the speed paint you're watching right now with my voice over it. Well, it just, like, you can save a speed paint and that just, like, yeah, you got everything together. You don't need to save them separately and come together later, like in editing process. I ended up kind of having to cut things out and all of that because I was just messing around a bit. Here we're starting on the guy. I only did one guy for this one. If I do another one of these, I will try to, like, get more guys in there, I guess. Like, I also want to make someone who just doesn't identify as anything. I want to look into what more does people like that work, because I feel like I'm close to just being like that as well. I'm trying to figure myself out, but still, I just want to see if I can come up with a cool design that works for both genders and for someone who doesn't even identify as a specific gender at all. I don't know really what this one ended up being. I was looking around at some feeds. He was supposed to be a little cute boy first, but somehow he ends up having like same hair color as Natsuki from Fairy Tail, and kind of similar eyes. So it gives me Natsuki vibes, and it's I don't really know. I haven't watched more than like the first few episodes of Fairy Tail because when I started out, I don't think I had a time, and there were so much other things that I needed to watch and that was going on, so I kind of left it in dust. I know that my friend really likes it, so I don't know if she's gonna point out that he looks like him, but yeah, still, he gives me those vibes, even if I haven't really seen the anime. So, if you just look at it from like a character design perspective, I guess, I don't really know his personality in the anime or anything like that, so I guess personality-wise, they might be very different. What more can I say about this one? I was just messing around with like shading and stuff like that. Here I try to use the same color for all of the light. I used a color dodge layer, and well, I suppose we ended up looking kind of good. I had some trouble with his skin. I couldn't get the colors right there. Here we go for the third flower. I did all of this then because I was just like, I'll be able to make another one. So I tried I wanted to make this little cool girl kind of thing, but then she ended up getting a skirt. Not saying that girls with skirts aren't cool or anything. It's just that I don't know, she kind of looks like she's just too pretty. I don't know. She seems like she's calm instead, and not just like what I imagine like someone who's like loud and fiery and stuff like that. But those flowers that I use as like to base her off, they're kind of giving me calm vibes, like just the color as well. They're kind of calm colors. And yeah, I know I picked colors from the other ones. I didn't put in something new, but I wanted this like gold thingy because I like shading metal. I'm not sure if I do it perfectly, but I still like doing it. Here we're also going into me trying new shading because I've seen other people use it on like art pieces that I really admire, and I like how they look. Like people who use more cell shading kind of thing, but just like just blur it out. That is kind of what I try to accomplish here. I'm still trying to learn the brush that I use. It's giving me kind of trouble. Like you put in an area that is really dark and then you go over it just to smudge it out to get the corners not be so sharp. And before you know it, everything is just lighter. And you're just like, what the hell happened here? But still, like, she ended up looking good. I like her skin. I want to play around with those more in the future. Also, I guess this is a good time to just drop it in that I'm also taking commissions. You can check out my Instagram for that. I will leave a link in the description. I think I will do that for all of my videos. Also, I'm streaming on Pixiv Sketch, probably something you haven't heard about much, but I'm called the same thing as here on YouTube and my Instagram. So yeah, if you want to see my art process more when I'm working on it, like, go ahead and go over there. I'm usually like streaming with my sound on too, so if you want to hear some weird stories or stuff like that I can't fit into my videos, then yeah, that will be fun. You can also like comment and stuff and all of that. So like, it's a nice community. Even if you're not an artist, go ahead over there, like, you'll have fun. But yeah, going back to the drawing, I wanted to kind of implement the shape of those flowers, little flowers that go over in the big flower. How do you even explain that? But I had these like on her, like under her elbows before, but I ended up like making them flat instead because I thought they looked better. Then I just tried to get all the colors in, but still get a pretty cool design. So I ended up with this. I tried to fix them all into one. No one asked me why I did this. I kind of just want to see them all together. There, we got the backgrounds. Sorry, the editing software that I'm using is cutting people's heads off. But yeah, what can you do? So yeah, all 3 of them. I hope you liked them. I hope you liked this video. Am I gonna be the typical one and say like and subscribe? I guess I did that now. So yeah, other than that, have a nice one and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!